But you can never walk alone.
But you can never walk alone. On the way to being free.
Where are you? But you can never walk alone. On the way to being free. Where are you? Where are you?
Hey, welcome back to my channel. This time I've got an awesome 2x2 expansion for you lot. This base literally has everything you could need for a duo or a trio. I've managed to fit in this base an outdoor compound, roof access with a heli storage, roof defense, vending machines, bunkers, and so much storage you probably couldn't use it all. Now I have done this design before, but as you all know, I like to upgrade and revisit everything I've done, and this is definitely the best one. To give you all a really quick tour of this base, we have furnaces and stuff to the left and right. Coming through the airlock and the front door, we have a jump up. We have all of the deployables you could ever need. A ladder hatch to the next floor. We have storage, beds, a bunker. We have furnaces down here. More boxes. We have the vending machine behind our tier 3 and loads more storage. Especially with the electrics there, it's lovely. As you can see on screen, the build cost and the upkeep is pretty steep, but if you're a duo or a trio, you can easily keep it up. And with a rocket size of 23 to TC and 40 to all loot, how could you go wrong? Before we start this video, I want to let you all know I'm giving away 2 skins in the next video. So make sure you leave a comment because I choose the winners from the comment. And obviously subscribe. Before we get into this video, I want to show you how the bunker works. So coming up to the front door, you're going to place a twig triangle floor frame here. A roof triangle above that. And upgrade that to whatever you want. That means up the top, they can't get through. Easy as that. And when you spawn back in or you wake up in the morning, all you got to do is demolish the twig and you're good to go. Right, that's enough time wasting. Let's get into this build. We're going to start off with 1 low foundation and 2 high foundations. Coming to the other side, we can place 1 more low and we can cover this all in with bathrooms. Place 2 doorways on the left hand low foundation and you can cover the rest in with roofs. Place your doors, and we can place a wall to the right hand side of the door. We can then go ahead and start placing our roofs, and we can place our TC as close to the wall in the left hand side as you can. From here we can come outside and start our airlock, which is 1 low triangle foundation and 2 half roofs. Now you want to make sure this doorway here is wood, as we're going to hatch it out later. This wall here on your left can be stone, and making sure the top is wood as well. Place your door down, and we're ready to move on. I've saved you the time and hassle of me placing every single little thing here, so this is how the core should look. Obviously I've gone straight for tier 3, I'm not going to bother showing you how the standards can work. This is how it should look at the end. I do have a video that explains perfectly how to fit everything in this tiny little base in the top right hand corner right now, so check it out. After placing the furnaces, we can move on to the second part of the base. Now for the honeycomb, this first part here is detrimental to the base, so we're going to place a triangle foundation here and a low triangle foundation here, on a half wall here, and then a floor triangle here. Now this floor triangle is going to make sure our bunker works, so it needs to stay there. And then we can finish off. We're going to leave this bit open, so we can finish off covering the rest of the honeycomb in. Now again, on the front of this base, we want to leave a gap here like so this honeycomb is a little bit lower. Coming back up to the front of the base, we can then destroy all of this wood and finish off with the walls. Place a wall in front of it like so, and we can place 2 walls above that. Place our ladder so we can jump up, and we can place a window in front. From here, we can outline the rest of the base, leaving 2 gaps, and fill in our roofs. Making sure this roof here is wood, because we're going to hatch it out later. Place our door down, and we can start the airlock. And the airlock's simple, just doors, walls, and everything you need. Now, without wasting your time again, I'm going to show you what the top should look like. We have all of the deployables up here. You can slow it down, see where everything's placed, like so. Ladder hatch on top. And I've also gone ahead and upgraded everything in the core. You want to make sure all of your foundations are high quality. Obviously the core, high quality, and the garage doors. So currently this is what the base should look like in its current form, with all the honeycomb, etc. Once all of that's done, we can go ahead and fill in the rest of the honeycomb. Now this stuff is very self-explanatory. We've got 2 pointing out on the front like so, and then we can fill in the rest. Now that you've completed the honeycomb, we can move to the roof and place a floor triangle on each edge of the base. Placing a floor triangle for a ladder hatch here in the middle, and continue on. You can then place a doorway on each gap and fill the rest in with window frames. After this, we can go ahead and fill in all the doorways in with normal doors, making sure each one is code locked. Place your ladder hatch, and we can carry on with the centre of the third floor. You want to cover it all around like this, apart from one slot which is a window and the other which is a wall frame. Go ahead and place a half wall with a window above it, and we can fill in our roofs. Place a half wall and a floor, and then place the wall frame above that. Delete the half wall below it, and we have a jump up. From here we can place a half wall above, like so. It's quite difficult to do that, but you can do it. And cover it in with the floor. We can go ahead and fill in the rest of our roof. And from here we can create our heli storage. From here we can go ahead and place our vending machine and our shop fronts. Place a garage door on the front, and a garage door down here. You can place window bars here if you so wish to do so. And we can go ahead and place triangle roofs on top of this little jump up here. From here we can go ahead and place all of our window bars on the front, using the horizontal ones in the middle and the vertical ones on the edges. From here we can place low walls on each edge of the base. And we can jump on the side and place our roof triangles. Coming down to the front of the base, we can use our jump up, or for where our ladder hatch is, by placing a triangle foundation, 2 walls, deleting the foundation and one of the walls. From here, we can go ahead and add all of our deployables to our 3rd floor. Now the base is pretty much finished. All we need to do is create our compound. I'm not going to talk too much through this bit, it's pretty self-explanatory, just copy as I do. From here we can place walls either side of the garage door and the shop front. You want them at a slight angle. You can even place your gate first, making sure you get it perfect. Coming to the next part of our compound, you want to push yourself up against this wall, this one here, and place your wall at an angle. You can then fill it in until it reaches the wall again. Do the same with the other side and you're good to go. So I've gone ahead and spruced up the whole 3rd floor. Go ahead and copy it if you like. I've just added lights and some extra things. Some carpets. Also added little siren lights here to help your jump outs and to help people stop squeezing in. From here we can go ahead and place all of our barricades on top like so. You can get these ones by placing 2 triangles and place it in the middle like so. Now you can do that by jumping on top of this furnace. Make sure you get the other side as well. Now we can jump on to the electricity. So we can place 3 turrets all around like they should be. And we can place 4 solar panels on top. Now obviously you can use a windmill for better power, but I found this base works perfectly with just 4. Now we're going to go down to where you want your electricity to be. Usually I like mine on this wall. We're going to place 3 root combiners, 1 splitter, and then 3 switches. Now you can have these switches wherever you want. As you can see, I do change the position just to make it easier. I place mine right here. So how these work, we're going to go up to our solar panels, connect 2 to 1 root combiner. So 2 solar panels to 1 root combiner, like so. Now obviously you can make it neater, but for speed I'm just showing you straight up like this. And do the other 2 to another root combiner. You're then going to connect your root combiners to another root combiner, like so, and connect that one straight up to your battery. Now from your battery, you want to connect that straight in to the splitter. Now the splitter has 3 ends on it. Each one of them can go into a turret. Connect the switches up to the turrets, and you're done. So that is the base. If there's anything you want to see next, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to reply. And also, don't forget to leave a comment for a chance to win the skin.